I just wanted to make a short video in regards to this announcement that Wells Fargo just made today in regards to withdrawing from the mortgage market. And this just comes after just a few days ago that they were ordered to pay $3.7 billion in penalties and victims' compensation for alleged illegal practices that caused thousands of the bank's customers to lose their homes and vehicles. And also the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau ordered the bank to pay $2 billion in consumer redress and a $1.7 billion civil penalty, which is the largest fine the CFPB has ever levied against a single financial institution. According to the CFPB, the Wells Fargo customers had their vehicles wrongly repossessed. They were illegally charged erroneous fees and interest charges on auto and home loans, and were also charged unlawful overdraft fees. More than 60 million consumers' accounts were affected, the agency says. In a filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission on October of last year, Wells Fargo said that it was in resolution discussions with the CFPB on investigations regarding automobile lending, consumer deposits, and mortgage lending. So what does this all mean for the real estate market and the economy as a whole? We just seeing what happened with the FTX and how many customers lost their investments. They say that mortgage is an important relationship product, and their goal is to continue to be the primary mortgage lender to Wells Fargo Bank customers as well as minority home buyers. This was said by Clever Santos, who's the CEO of consumer lending at Wells Fargo. And he also said that quote, "We're making a decision to continue to reduce risk in mortgage business by reducing the size and narrowing its focus." So what does that mean? They seem to be shrinking and also closing down some branches. I know that all this money printing that has been going on for a long time might finally be taking its toll now, as the Federal Reserve Bank is trying to address inflation by increasing interest rates by 7 times last year and possibly at least 2 or 3 more times early this year. So what we're seeing is that the long process of lending without anything to back it having an effect on the economy and the banks primarily. So we'll see what's going to happen. But more than likely, these big banks are eventually not going to be able to be bailed out by the government, and especially as we're moving into digital currency, how that's all going to affect and come into play with whether these banks are going to be able to survive. So that's all I have for you. If you have any questions about real estate, feel free to contact me. I'm going to leave a link below. I specialize in assisting home sellers and buyers in Northern California, and I also like to stay up to date with all the latest information and share that with you. Thank you for your time.